So the game I'm playing today is called Minesweeper. This is a puzzle game in which you have to locate all the mines on the board without actually uncovering them. Now I will say this, I am not good at Minesweeper. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say that I'm the worst Minesweeper player ever. However, I just beat a beginner game off screen. As you can see right here, I already finished this. I just want to keep it on screen just to prove to you guys that I did it. And also, best times, beginner 100 seconds, Robotnik 35. So, I managed to beat the beginner stage off screen. So, I'm feeling pretty confident in myself. We'll start with a beginner game first. I'm not sure if I'll show off the... Well, yeah, I probably will show off the intermediate and expert games. I'm not sure if I'll try completing one. Maybe even the custom game. So, yeah. Minesweeper is a game I played when I was much younger, although when I was younger I couldn't really figure out how to play this game, which is probably why I was so bad at it, but I do know how to play this game now, because I actually tried learning how to, so I definitely know how to play this game now, but I still wouldn't say I'm good at it, so... I just beat a game right here, so I am feeling confident in myself. Maybe I can do it again in this video, but we'll see. It's not like I'm trying to win anyway. I don't try to win any of the games that I play, but anyway, we're gonna try and reset this here. Now also, again, you may notice that because of the quality of my microphone here, I am playing the Windows XP version of Minesweeper. The reason I'm playing the Windows XP version is because this is the version of Minesweeper I'm most familiar with. Like, this is the version I played the most. There is a Minesweeper for Windows 8, but the Windows 8 Minesweeper sucks. Mainly because it contains a bunch of in-game advertisements, and it actually wasn't even developed by Microsoft themselves. So, yeah, the Windows 8 Minesweeper is just terrible. And there is also a Windows 7 Minesweeper. Like, it actually comes with Windows 7. Yeah, the Windows 8 Minesweeper doesn't actually come with Windows 8, just so you know, but... The Windows 7 Minesweeper, I have played, and I would probably make a video of that version of the game, but I wanted to play the Windows XP version because this is the version of the game that I essentially grew up playing. So I wanted to play this version instead. So let's get started then, I guess. So to start a game, you just click on a square right here. Okay, well, we already have a bunch of empty squares here. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe all the boards in this version of Minesweeper are randomized. I don't think that's the same thing for Windows Vista and 7, like the Vista and 7 versions of this game. So, basically what you have to do is that there's numbers. Now, the numbers indicate how many Mayans there are in the surrounding squares, like the squares surrounding that number. And if you right-click, you can place down a flag. If you think there's a mine there. It won't actually tell you if there is. And if you right-click again, you can also put a question mark. I guess in case you're not sure if there's a mine. So, that's what you can do. Now, I believe there might be a mine here. Is this a... Unless the mine is over here, which I don't think it is. Okay, no, it isn't. So, there's definitely a mine right here, because there's a square surrounded by ones. So, Minesweeper... Basically, the objective is to complete the board as fast as possible, but Minesweeper does require, like, actual thinking. Like, you really need to think about what you're doing and how you're going to do this. So it requires quite a bit of thinking here. So it's kind of like a memory game in some ways, in some aspects. And yeah, I'm terrible at it. I mentioned before that I am very bad at puzzle games. But, I believe there is a mine right here. Well, there's 2 mines in the surrounding squares. Yep, there was a mine up in the upper left corner, of course. Okay, let's try that again then. Okay, so there's 1 mine in these surrounding squares. Can I just... Okay, there's a 4 right here. So there's 4 mines in these surrounding squares right here. If you right-click and then left-click on the actual number, it will, It'll get rid of the other squares, like the other 8 squares. Just to show you, basically to show you, where the mines might be. Like, these are the surrounding squares that these 4 mines could potentially be in. Okay, there's another one. Another one. Okay, I'm just kind of clicking. on squares right now. Look at this happy face. This face not going to be too happy for too long. Okay, well, there's definitely a mine in the upper left corner. We've managed to isolate that one. Yeah, we had to try and isolate the mines here. Try isolating them so that I know where exactly they are. Like, there's a mine right there, definitely. So if I can try beating this again, because I have beaten this off screen already. And I have video proof because I decided to show you guys that I did it. Okay, there's nothing up here. Two mines right here. They could be in either of those three squares. Okay, there was nothing there. Alright, in either three of these squares, what about, okay, these two squares, two mines. You know what, I just have a feeling that there might be a mine, like, right here, so... and then there's 4 mines over here. 1 mine... There's a mine... I have a feeling there's a mine in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, no, there isn't, actually. I was wrong. Okay, there's 3 mines right now. Well, if they're in... It could be in either one of these squares, but then there's 4 mines that could be in those squares. There seems to be a lot of mines right here. Well, actually, these only count for these 3 squares, so there might be all mines right here, actually. These could all be mines, potentially. And then those 3 squares, that only counts for that 3, though. These could also be mines, actually. And, okay, well... Of course. See, the thing is that the mines are always in places where I'm not expecting them to be. Either that or I'm just being too impatient with this. Because the thing is, I'm not really a fan of games like Minesweeper, because Minesweeper is kind of, well, I mean, it's kind of fast-paced in the sense that you have to try and complete it as fast as possible, but it's, I say it's slow-paced in the sense that it requires a lot more thinking. Because of the fact that it's a puzzle game, so... I don't know, I just... To be honest, I enjoy playing Minesweeper, but I'm not really a huge fan of games like this. Like, I'm a fan of fast-paced games that don't require that much thinking in order to, play them, so... I don't know, I would say I'm just a bit too impatient for games like this. But, well, we'll see. See if I can try beating this here. Maybe I could try beating this in this video, but I don't know. I have a feeling there might be a mine right here. Could I... Well, there could be some mines right here as well. Okay, no mine there. Okay, no mine there, so that mine's... That's definitely a mine, then. 2... Okay, no, I didn't want to put that down. 2... 1... It does say that you have to try and look for patterns in the squares right here. And, like, the digits, I mean, the numbers. There's a 2... 2 could be in there, could be in here. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. I could also do this. By the way, I believe it is possible to fail if, like, you place a flag down and then you right-click and left-click simultaneously on the digit. If you haven't covered up all the mines, then, yeah, it'll explode, basically. 2 digits right here. Counts for these 2. Maybe 2 there. Okay, there's no mine right there. Okay, well, there could be 1, 1, 1, and 1. There might be a mine right here. Okay, yeah, I think there's definitely a mine there. There's 4 mines right here. This might be a mine, though. Okay, no, it's not. This is also definitely a mine. Okay. 3 Mayans. That only accounts for those 2 squares, though. And there's 4 mines right here. Okay, well, in that case, maybe cover those up, because now that digit's not doing anything. And there's 4 more right here. 2. Okay, that's not a mine. Could be in either one of those squares, though. See? This requires a lot of thinking, but I am thinking about this at least. Okay, no mine there. But I still have a feeling I am gonna fail this, though. These 3 squares only account for this right here. Okay. No mines there, actually. Those were blank spaces. But I still have a feeling there's, like, a mine right here. And, oh boy. Oh boy, we're getting close to it, guys. Okay, there's a space here that's not a mine then, because the game's not ending. Okay, well, wait a second. Didn't I just cover up all the mines then? But okay, I don't even know how I failed that one. Yeah, honestly, I would say that even the beginner stage is kind of hard. Okay, yeah. See, this is the point where I get impatient and just click on everything. Just click on everything just to see where everything is, and then of course I lose focus of the game window. Yeah, so I don't like games like this, guys, okay? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not a huge fan of games like this. I'm just not. It requires too much thinking for me. I'm a fan of faster-paced games. So, this is, Minesweeper's not my kind of game, okay? I'm sorry, but it just isn't. I know there might be a lot of you out there who like Minesweeper, but... And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Minesweeper, but it's just that... I'm just not a fan of puzzle games in general. Minesweeper is one of the very few puzzle games that I actually genuinely enjoy playing. So, yeah. But as for puzzle games in general, I'm not a huge fan of them. Of course that was a mine. Again, I always expect them to be in places where I least expect them. Well, this 3 only accounts for, the mines right here. The squares, I mean. Okay. I have a feeling I'm placing them over the wrong places here. This 1 only accounts for this mine right here. Could be 2. What about right here? 3? Over here? Okay, none. I have a feeling the mine will be right here. Okay, there. That's definitely a mine. Okay, well, there's 3 right here, 2 here, and then... Okay, well, there's definitely mines right here, then, that would mean. 3? Yeah? Okay. 2. This would only account for those, though. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe there isn't a mine somewhere. Well, what about this square? It could be in either one of those squares. Okay, it was in all 4 of those. Of course it was. See, the thing is that if you do cover up all the mines, the game doesn't actually end there, because you have to click on all the squares that don't contain mines in addition to flagging the ones that do. So it's whatever. It's just I'm gonna continue doing this. You guys already saw that I managed to beat this off screen, so I really don't care whether or not I beat it in this video or not. So I really don't care. I stopped caring a long time ago. But then again, it does kind of require guessing in some cases, especially in the harder difficulties. There's some situations in the harder difficulties especially where you might have no choice but to guess. Guess the spaces here. But beginner difficulty doesn't require that much guessing. It's a 2 and then a 1. There's a 1 right here. And another 1. Okay, okay, there's still no mine there. What about right here? Of course there was. Oh my god. See, sometimes you can fail by just like, clicking twice and then not even knowing that mine was there. Like, sometimes... Oh, I don't even know. That's the problem with randomly generated maps. Or randomly generated boards. You just don't know what's going to happen. They're very unpredictable. Okay, here we go. Mine might be right here. Okay. There's clearly another mine right there. Okay, there were 2 mines there, actually. Darn it! Come on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just starting to get kind of impatient with this now. I almost managed to beat it again, though. So just click on these. two right, two, and two. I have a feeling there might be mines there. Okay, that one's fine. Could be a mine. That's not a mine, though. Two right here, two here, two here, here. I have a feeling there's one right there, though. Still nothing. This might be a mine. Yeah, this one right here. There might be something over here as well. But this only accounts for those two, so these all might be mines. Oh, okay, that was... Those were just blank spaces. I don't know why sometimes when I left and right click simultaneously, it just gets rid of them automatically. Okay, well, and we're figuring it out. And we're not figuring it out, great. Oh my god. Yeah, just click on everything. You know what, I'm just gonna click rapidly now, just to get rid of stuff here. Okay, I already know that these are mines there. Alright, there you go. Okay, one. This might be a mine. Perhaps. I can isolate it. Yeah, then it might be a mine then. Where else could there be a mine? That's a one. Still nothing there. Okay, that's still nothing. Okay, this will probably be a mine. So, I mean, I do know how to play the game, but I'm still not good at it, darn it. It counts for these. Okay. I should have covered all of those, because those were all mines. Darn it. Oh my god. See, I mean, it's definitely my fault, because I'm just clicking on everything and anything, but still, this is the problem. I'm too impatient when I play games like this. Okay, well, if there's three, then those all might be mines. Okay, there's a space where there's not a mine. Well, this only counts for this square, though. It could be... Of course, this square was the right one. There was just, like, one square, and I probably could have beaten this again. Ugh. Alright. Just way too impatient with this. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I got it that time. Actually, I did that pretty quickly, too. I did that in just 32 seconds. Wow, that was, holy geez. That went by pretty quickly, actually. But there you go, guys. I managed to do it a lot faster that time. I did it in just 32 seconds. I completed the beginner, puzzle here, the beginner board. Alright, so, there you go. I decided to just cut away because I still wanted to try and beat the beginner board again, just to see if I could do it again, and I managed to do it, so there you go, guys. Now, I believe this video is starting to get very long, so if you're curious, here's what the intermediate board looks like. It is a much bigger board. I believe there's 40 mines right here. I could try playing it just to show you guys what it's like. Yeah. As you can see, there's a lot more mines on the board. You can't really tell where any of them are. You just click on stuff. Yeah. This one is a lot harder to play, though. Because there's a lot more. I already know there's a mine right there, though. That's for sure. Yeah, definitely mines right there. Yeah, that's what I always like to do. I like to try isolating these squares, because I know that if that square is surrounded by digits, then there's definitely mines there. Or there's definitely a mine there. That's for sure. I know that for sure, but, yeah, I'm not gonna try to beat this. I'm just clicking on random squares. Oh, well, okay. And then there's also the expert board, which is even larger. I believe there's 99 mines this time. And it's a lot harder. Yep. See? But that's the thing, though. Sometimes you can fail the game by just clicking twice. Like, you can fail the game in just 2 clicks. It's the thing about the board being randomized. The mines are never in the same place. It's the problem with this. Okay, let's start in the corner. Darn it. How would I try clicking the corners here? No mines in the corners, okay. Cool. So yeah, this is definitely a lot harder to play, as you can see. Like, you just don't know where any of the mines are. So, yeah. Got a bunch of numbers over here. And actually, I know this can go up to 5. But are there, like, any other digits? Like, can this go higher than 5? Like, you see you have, like, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s on the board right now. But can you have, like... numbers higher than 5? You can also have 5s on the board here. But can you have, like, a 6, possibly? Or even a 7? Or even an 8? Because this show is... yeah, the 8 squared surrounding the 3 right here that I'm clicking on. Could you have, like, an 8, I wonder? I don't know if you can or not. I did encounter 5s before, in the beginner mode. And then again, okay, so... you can also create a custom board. Now, I'm not exactly sure how high this can go. I think the highest amount of mines you can put is 668 or something like that. Or 667. Yeah, there we go. Now the board's too large for the window. Yeah, the reason I'm recording the window like this is because the Minesweeper game window expands for if the board is larger. Like, see, beginner, it's really small. Intermediate gets a little bit larger. Expert, it stretches out. And then custom, which I just did. Yeah, this is basically the biggest window you could have. Oh, there are 7s! Okay, I was right about that. Okay. I was wondering, could you have, like, 6s or 7s? Apparently you can. Oh boy. Well, that's quite the custom game right there. Look at all of the Mayans. Yeah. Oh, and you can have 8s. You can have 8s, so there's definitely... stay away from those squares. Those are all of those are Mayans, for sure. Yeah, see, this is like... this is basically impossible. There's the 6. But yeah, this is basically an impossible custom game right here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Has anyone ever beaten this custom game in particular in Minesweeper? I'm not really sure. But that's the highest amount of mines you can put in the game. So, I'm not sure if anyone has beaten this custom game before. I'm really curious as to whether or not people have. Because this is just insanity right here. Like, holy jeez. Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't even know what to say about this. Other than the fact that this is just completely impossible. Look at this. I'm clicking on everything and I'm just dying in like 2 clicks. If I get lucky, I can die in 3 clicks. But, wow. This is really hard. Okay, well I got a 4 and a 7 there, but anyway. Yeah. I'm just gonna end things here, guys, so that is Minesweeper. So, even though I'm not a huge fan of puzzle games, and also the fact that I'm not, really good at Minesweeper, even on, like, the easiest difficulty in the entire game, I actually still enjoy playing this game. I really do, so, yeah. And, if you want to download this game, well, to be honest, I don't recommend downloading the Windows 8 version of Minesweeper, because the thing about the Windows 8 version of Minesweeper, like I said, is that it has in-game advertisements, and the thing is, if you want to remove the in-game advertisements, you need to, pay. Like, there's a subscription service that costs $10 a year, and the subscription service basically gets rid of the advertisements in Minesweeper. Like, the Windows 8 version of Minesweeper. So, I don't recommend doing that. Like, you're better off just, like, playing the Windows 7 version of Minesweeper or something. Or if you still have Windows XP, well, Windows XP Minesweeper, which is what I'm playing right now. But, yeah, don't download the Windows 8 version of Minesweeper because it is just god-awful. And it wasn't even developed by Microsoft themselves. So, I would recommend just sticking to playing Windows 7 Minesweeper. Or Windows XP if you still have it. So, yeah. And, if you like I said, if you have Windows XP and Windows 7, then Minesweeper is already installed on your computer, because Minesweeper comes bundled with, operating systems like Windows XP, Vista, and 7. And I think the older ones as well, like 2098, I think even 95, so yeah. And another thing, actually, you can have a monochrome Minesweeper. I forgot to show that, actually, so yeah. Actually, what does marks do? Okay, does the marks disable the question marks? Oh yeah, okay. So if you don't know, okay, yeah, it just disables the question marks. Alright then. Well, anyway, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave things. So, just put all of these as question marks. Alright, well, anyway. I hope you guys still enjoyed this, this video of Minesweeper. I know it might seem a bit silly that I'm playing a game like Minesweeper, but I still wanted to play this anyway because this is technically a game I played when I was much younger, so... And it is a game, so it still counts, right? So, anyway. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video I make. Later.